Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It is Wednesday. Let's talk some PlayStation news, ladies and gentlemen. As you may know, on the PlayStation blog right now, PS5 beta is rolling out for about how many days now? And I got some news for you guys. The new system software update has a new updates right now. For example, like this. Let's read. With each PlayStation system software release, we introduce new features designed to enhance the many ways you can access your favorite content, navigate your console, or create new gaming memories with your friends. Today, we are thrilled to roll out the new PS5 system software beta. So the beta right now is coming out, but it's just the beta. I don't know if when it when will release worldwide right now. For me, I have not updated my PS5 yet, but yeah, very soon in the future, maybe the new system software update will now be out on our PS5 systems. So it says here, introduce new accessible features as well as audio options that allow 3D audio powered by Tempest 3D audio tech to enjoy the compatible Dolby Atmos enabled HDMI devices such as soundbars, TVs, or home theater systems. The beta also includes more options to quickly find games and console tips. The new ways to connect with other players, customize your multiplayer sessions, and support for a larger capacity M2 SSD up to 8 terabytes. So, the new system software beta update for the PlayStation 5 now has cool features right now, including the one that we are waiting for. The one that we are waiting for right now is to expand the solid state drive of the PlayStation 5, not 1 terabyte, not just 2 terabytes, but 8 terabytes of SSDs that will be upgradable to your PS5. So imagine if you updated your SSD up to 8 terabytes, you have a lot of games, but that is expensive. So yeah, so that's the cool feature of this PS5 system beta software update. Now, onto the accessibility features. It says here, new accessibility features. Use a second controller for assistance. You can now assign a second controller to one as an assistant controller and use two controllers to operate your PS5 console as if you're using a single controller. This feature introduced a new way for you to enjoy games cooperatively with others to help a friend or a child navigating particularly challenging sections of a game. It says here you can now use a second-hand controller compatible to the PS5. Only PS5 controllers, I don't know if compatible with if the PS5 is compatible with PS4 controllers. I don't know, but yeah, you can now use a second controller or a third party controller. If you're a parent, if you have a child, you can now use your second controller. You can now use two controllers. Of course, it said, of course, the system haptic feedback. You can now have the option to turn. This is good actually, guys. We can now have the option to turn on or off the haptic feedback effects while navigating your PS5 with your DualSense controller, DualSense Edge also, or PSVR2 Sense controller. So it says here, when enable system sound effect for a certain events will also be reflected physical through haptics such as moving focus, reaching the end limit of a scrollable section, checking a box when you receive a notification, or boot up a game. This optional feature enhance immersion and is particularly useful for players with some level of slight hearing disabilities who approach for additional feedback on their inputs. So yeah, this now this haptic feedback option, it can now be turned on or turned off. This is a great feature for the PlayStation 5. You know, when the PS5 first launched, I don't know if there's an option to turn on or off the haptic feedback, right? But now there's no option. But now, this new update, this beta update for the PlayStation 5, that we can now turn on or off the haptic feedback of the buttons on our PlayStation 5. And also, this includes the system software update. It includes the support of Dolby Atmos. Yes, sir! Dolby Atmos right now is now compatible with our PlayStation 5, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you can now go to settings and then enable Dolby Atmos. Here's the feature. It says here, 3D audio powered by the Tempest 3D audio tech. You can now enjoy by those who are own compatible Dolby Atmos enabled HDMI devices such as soundbars, TVs, or home theater systems. Tempered 3D audio tech specially renders to the Dolby Atmos audio device in use, including overhead channels, allowing for even greater levels of immersion in the audioscape of PS5 games. It says here, you can now turn on the Dolby Atmos feature that has featured on the PlayStation 5. This is a great sound feature right now for the PlayStation 5. We only get some 3D some sound quality, perfect sound quality for the PlayStation 5, but right now with this beta option that that that's enabling Dolby Atmos, it is a good feature that the PS5 right now has a Dolby Atmos. Also, party UI update, you can now invite player into a close party without automatically adding the player into the group or create a new group. Additionally, players can now send open or close party invitations to group instead of only individual players. Now, I have not tried these features yet, but very soon in the future I can try this feature. But you can see the screenshots here. A new good feature right now for our PlayStation 5. Also, the final update. There's more. The Gaming Hub tournament titles also. It has a Gaming Hub tournament, and also you can now react to messages with emojis. Finally, we can now added some emojis to our PlayStation 5. When someone messages you, you can now react with emojis. Even though if you don't want to reply in the message, you can now use these emojis for a quick user, for a quick use. If you are lazy to reply to your friend via message, you can now use this emoji feature. Also, it says here, the search games in the library, it's now fixed. You can now search for games within your library. Also, game help improves. Cards have been improved. Also, in addition, in progress activity, you can now see available previous available upcoming completed activities. When a card is selected in detail, now displayed on the right side of the card, make it easy to find objectives and their corresponding hints. Wow, there's a lot feature here. That's a good feature in the beta options. And of course, the discover tip features is now been fixed. It says the tips are game list, game capture, music, screen, share screen, and multitasking. And also, on the final update, ladies and gentlemen, we can now turn on for the first time since the PlayStation 3, we can now turn on or off the beeping sound. The beeping sound of PlayStation 5. We can now turn on or off the beeping sound of the PlayStation 5, ladies and germs. This is an exciting feature for PlayStation. Now, for the longest time, ever since the PS3 was released, when we boot up our PS3, you can now hear some beeping sounds. Also, also in the PlayStation 4. But now also here on the PlayStation 5, sorry. But also in this new feature update, we can now turn off the beeping sound of the PlayStation 5. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Imagine if you're gonna turn off the beeping sound, you hear nothing. You just turn on the PlayStation and you hear nothing but a quiet sound. So, yeah, those are the discussions of the new PlayStation 5 system beta software update. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. See you on the next video, guys. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Peace out.